Pornography uses sex, and sex is nice, sex is good. We can even from Christian perspective say, and we have to emphasize, sex is good because God created sex. He is the creator of sex. So, but the problem is that very often we have like wrong, I say equal marks, okay? So there is sex equals porn. And sometimes we have an equal mark that says intimacy equals sex, and therefore sometimes intimacy equals porn, you know? And then because we have a feeling that we can find intimacy because we were created for intimacy in porn. But these are wrong question or equal marks, you know, because porn isn't about sex, it's about money, you know, let's be honest, you know, and sex is not necessarily or not always about intimacy, you know, because intimacy in its core is a deep relationship, deep connection with the other person. It can be non-sexual, it can be on a level of friendship, you know, and this is what we were created for. We were created for relationships, to be in connections with other people. So we're looking for intimacy, but sometimes pornography comes in as a wrong coping mechanism, you know, for looking, you know, or for trying to deal with this lack of intimacy in our lives, and we substitute it with pornography, but we don't find intimacy in pornography, and it creates more problems in our lives. Not to mention that it's like very strong stimuli that actually overstimulates our brain. It releases tons of positive hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, testosterone, etc. And it creates these positive feelings, you know, that we feel fulfilled, we feel relaxed for a while. But usually those feelings, when we come to porn, usually feeling lonely, vulnerable, when we feel angry, stressed, you know, and we try to rewind while watching porn. We do it for a while, but what porn actually does through these extra stimuli is that it deepens the problems. So when I feel lonely, I watch porn, I will feel more lonely. And oxytocin is here, for example, the main hormone that plays an important part here. Or when I feel bored, you know, I will feel more bored because there is dopamine, you know, involved. So it's a vicious cycle, and when you get to it, it's sometimes very difficult to get out, especially when it grows into an addiction.